Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we're going to be discussing our market outlook for the week of March 15th to the 19th. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues to go over. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion and meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video, hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we're going to be covering. Stocks like MMMEDF at 63 cents, ENZC at 0.014, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and TSNPD at just under 3 cents. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number to get our SMS alerts. They are 7 times faster than email. To subscribe, enter your 1 plus area code and number if you're in the US and Canada. If you're in the UK, it would be 44 plus your number. Switzerland, 41 plus your number. And with that out of the way, let's dive right in and start looking at some of these charts. ABML is retraced like most penny stocks in the OTC markets that have been hot for the past few weeks, down over 50% off the highs, bounced off the 1.5 level. It's now got a little bit of a controversy going on. ABML and ALPP are the subject of short and distort reports from short sellers. ABML was out with a press release this week, said that they adamantly deny the short sellers' attack of false, manipulative, and defamatory reports. Guys, the shorts are a force. They're out there. Whenever you get a running stock, they're going to come out. They can be to your advantage in the sense that, if the stock keeps delivering, keeps running, the shorts have to cover their losing position, and that further creates further buying and then sends the stock higher. So we welcome the shorts into the markets. We love seeing them getting squeezed. If it wasn't for the shorts, you wouldn't have had the moves you saw in GameStop, AMC, COS, and a few of the other Wall Street bets meme plays. We'll be coming out with an article this week. We'll do a deep dive on ABML and ALPP, look at what the shorts are exactly saying. But if you really, look at the charts, they have really held up. So sort of shareholders just, it's the shorts. They're coming out with a short and distort. We didn't get the nervous long selling, so I like what we saw in terms of the reaction to the short report on ABML and ALPP. ARBKF is holding up really well. Argo blockchain, we have covered this extensively here at Insider Financial. It's doing well off of what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin just at $60,000. Congrats, folks, that stuck through it in the bear market of 2019. It's just been a tremendous runner, and as I've said in my videos, the best way to play it is with Bitcoin penny stocks. And talked about 4 Bitcoin penny stocks last week: ARBKF, BBKCF, NSAV, and SANP. BBKCF is a great way to play it. They own the Coinbase of Canada. So again, this has been running off of the Bitcoin boom, and we expect further moves in ARBKF and BBKCF next week. A little early in the morning, folks. Sorry for the yawn. BTCS is another great Bitcoin play. This is also a QB, so that's the highest rating in when it comes to OTC markets. So BTCS is another Bitcoin play that will run next week. CAPC, this has just been a beautiful chart. This is another one we've covered on insiderfinancial.com. We talked about it, top OTC stocks today. Talked about it at the beginning of the month. Just continues to make new highs. So this has just been a tremendous performer. And, guys, when you get a lot of people complaining about OTC, yes, there's a lot of stocks are off the highs, but there are still bright spots. CAPC is one of them, making new highs. There's always opportunities in these markets, and this is why you got to be always doing your homework. You got to be looking for new runners. You can't be paying attention to the old names. I'll give you an example. We love TSNPD. We love what Brian Foote is doing with Humble, but the stock is down. And, the reason being, folks, is that there's been no news. They did the shareholder update beginning of the month. We covered that. They announced their binding term sheet to acquire Tickery. But, there's been no news. And, folks, the fact of the matter is, the story needs to keep being told, and there needs to be new catalysts, and there will be new catalysts. But right now, Brian, the team is hard at work. When they have something to announce, they will do that. But in the meantime, be patient, and you can't force the market to move. The market isn't going to just all of a sudden markets are based on supply and demand. So to get a new influx of buying into the stock, there needs to be catalyst. There needs to be a new press release. There needs to be new developments. And, until then, you're just going to have to be patient. Here at insiderfinancial.com, we've been in it, under 3 cents. Our subscribers have made an absolute fortune with TSNP, but, we have over 100,000 subscribers. Not every one of them got in or played TSNPD, but the fact is, we add subscribers every day, but, if we come out with a new article and the story hasn't changed, that's this, if we're regurgitating, the same key bullet points on TSNPD, it's not going to move the needle. So, folks, you just got to be patient. The time will come when TSNP starts running again. But until then, it's built a nice base just under $3. So, sorry, folks. Again, early here. So, just waiting to see what the next results are. Let's see, CCTL, George Sharp has been talking about this one. It just got the skull and crossbones. This is bad news, folks. When I tagged the 4 Bitcoin stocks, you had some guy all of a sudden, he had to come in and on my tweet tag CCTL. George is like, they have no Bitcoin. And, George, he's been doing this a long time. And, he says here, I was correct about CCTL. What else is new? And he's talking about LTNC and SANP as being next. And, both of them have the stop sign. LTNC is being pumped by Stan, the trading man, who has blocked us. That's pretty weak, Stan. All we said about your pumping of LTNC was that you know you're talking dollars. I mean, you're taking, he says I'll be selling it, at dollars. This is a $10 stock in the long run. It's 2 cents. For what it's a drink company now, and it's going to be worth $10. There's 8 billion shares outstanding. They just did a deal where they issued another 6 billion shares. I mean, so you're telling me that this is going to be an 80, well, with the 6 billion, that'd be 14 billion shares times $10, $140 billion company. I mean, it just nuts, that someone would be going out and telling people this. And what's even more nuts is that, he's got a huge following, over 100,000 Twitter followers, but, people are listening to him. So, be careful, who you're taking advice from. So, this is just a guy on Twitter. So, folks, do your homework. Go to OTC Markets. It says, pink, no information, dark or defunct. Ryan, the CEO, he's been, putting out a lot of stuff on Twitter. He's saying that things are going to improve. Let's see. He's working to try and get it current. So let's see what happens. So I have no skin in the game with LTNC, but our whole thing is we worry about trading suspensions. So when you have stop signs, you do have the risk of a trading suspension. And when you got these stock prices being pumped like this, on social media, with price targets and saying it's going to $10. What's going on here? Or is this a coordinated effort between the company and is there compensation going on? Are people being paid to promote, without a disclosure, without disclaimers? That's the stuff the SEC doesn't like. So, it certainly will be interesting to see how this all plays out. Just hope it all works out for everyone involved. So hate to see anyone lose money, but you always have to be cautious with OTC stocks. When it's just stuff off of Twitter, rumors, innuendo. You got to be careful, and anyone could put out a press release or an 8K, but getting financials done, these are things that cost money. You need auditors, you need the SEC lawyers. Do they have the money to do that? I mean, this is one of the things that why these companies go dark or defunct. They actually run out of money to pay for to keep filings going. I mean, if you control a public company, there are significant expenses every quarter, every year to be a pubco. And if your business isn't doing well, or you're not raising money and you don't have the funds to pay for the filings, well, you let them go. You stop paying. And this is what happens. So there's no other excuse why they weren't filing their financials and staying current. The only reason is they didn't have the money. So just keep that in mind, folks. Just hope it all works out for everyone. But there's no guarantees in life. It's one of these things. There's so many people posting stuff, and they're so confident about what's going to happen. no one knows. I mean, there's so many things that need to go right with building a company, with execution. There needs to be a team involved. I mean, and that's why we like TSNPD so much, is that they have a team. They got 3, 4 offices worldwide. They're working, they're raising money, they're making acquisitions, they're being fully transparent. These are the things that you want to look for in a quality penny stock. But enough of that. Let's move on. Let's see here. Oh, CWRK. This is another one, made new highs. This one's looking really interesting. Everyone is talking right now about the NFTs, the non-fungible tokens, and this is a play on that. They just did a CurrencyWorks NFT platform update. Be covering this one more in depth this week, but this is certainly interesting. This is all everyone is talking about. These non-fungible tokens, and they're out with a press release. They got to deal with Tops, which makes the trading cards. So this is a QB. Has the bullhorn stock promotion. I have no idea who's putting that out there, but it's certainly there's nothing wrong with this symbol, in the sense that it's creating awareness. There are thousands of OTC stocks, and when you see this bullhorn, this, what they're trying to do is create a bigger audience for their shareholders and make more people aware about the stock. And it's gone from $1 to $3. So I don't know what the whole point of OTC Markets trying to say here. If someone didn't buy because they said it was stock promotion, well, you missed this $1 to $3. So stock promotions, they can work to your benefit, in the sense that it's creating a lot of volume. New investors are coming into a stock, so it's certainly something that can be beneficial. What you want to avoid and is the dreaded pump and dumps. One that a stock that has a history of doing this is MMMEX. You saw, look at the volume here, accumulation here, and then you got these spikes from 0.0015 all the way up to 2 cents, and then they dumped it. So it crashed all the way back down to where it started. So this is a pump and dump, and this is what you want to avoid. Folks, as I stress repeatedly, in these videos, don't go chasing these hot runners. If you want to do your research, wait for the stock to pull back. If you really like it, you want to buy dips on these runners, before they run, you want to be in down here. You want to be in down here, and then you want to sell into the spike. So you don't want to be bag holding. So this is where you have to be very careful, and it's all about getting in early. And again, you can use what goes on the OTC markets to your advantage. You have to learn how to spot these chart setups, these moves, and get in early and take advantage of them. Let's see what else is going on here. CWSFF, this one's holding up really well. We wrote about this one last week. Cielo Waste Solutions, actually 2 weeks ago. This has been a nice runner here. CYDY, my colleague Chris Sandberg has been all over this one. I think he's working on another article. It's been definitely a controversial name. Um, it got crushed last week from $4 down to $2. I know they're waiting on trial results, but we'll see what happens. He's definitely still bullish. This is will be interesting to see what happens next week. DSGT, this is an EV penny stock. It's right now the store, EV plays are weak. We saw that even the sell-off last week in Tesla. Nice bounce towards the end of the week, but Lordstown Motors getting hit by Hindenburg. Overall, a lot of weakness in the space, and DSGT has corrected along with other EV players. ENTX, this has been a running biotech last week. Certainly a nice runner here. ENZC, this one's down big off the highs. Again, they're working on a clinical trial in Bulgaria. There was a few delays. It's got upcoming catalysts, but until then, it's choppy. And these stocks, as I've said, they need catalysts to keep the momentum running. That's a fact. If you're not putting out the news on like the clinical trial in Europe, people don't care about patents or the news that you're putting out. So unless it pertains to the catalyst at hand, it's sort of people start to lose interest. Eyes, tremendous runner last week. They got FDA approval. You got it opened at 2, ran all the way to 20. And again, as I said, guys, if you missed this move, you got the retracement down to $10. It had a triple bottom right here. So these runners, they build support. They eventually find support, and it rallied to 15. So this is a textbook case of buying the dip. This is how you need to play these. FORW, this is George Sharp's Pubco. They own a lot of warrants in TSNPD, and again, this will trade with TSNPD. GCAN, Greater Cannabis Corp, they are back to being a QB, so this is definitely a great move. We like when companies are uplisting, so certainly definitely it has potential to run. They've been retiring their convertible debt, and just waiting for another spark in the cannabis space to get the markets moving. HCMC, this has been a lot of people are waiting on. There's a lawsuit against Philip Morris. It's built a base down here. One of the concerns, and I said this last week, is now it's got a big market cap. HCMC, you're looking at here, $450 million market cap. How much are they going to collect from Philip Morris? They got to go through the expensive litigation. They're going to need, a big check, cut from Philip Morris to, justify the market cap. So, just keep that in mind. But this has it is proven runner. So, we're just waiting on the next catalyst. So, this is a worthwhile opportunity. If you want to get in here and buy this dip and just see what happens. Guys, again, I'm not a financial advisor, just going through these charts. Right now, again, it's a tough market. My recommendation is to play small. You want to be diversified, and cash is also a position. When I say trade small, we focus on, okay, let's say you have your portfolio, you're allocating 10 grand to penny stocks. Well, the ideal situation is owning, at least 10 to 20 or more penny stocks. So this would be putting in, $500 to start. Well, in this tough market, you start with 250. When it's a difficult market, you want to play small. These markets are going to start running again. When that happens, I don't know. Is it going to be this week, next week? It could be months from now. No one knows. So, all we can do is take it week by week and day by day. I'm not a day trader. I'm not in there trying to scalp. I don't like the intraday action. I'm not looking to, buy and sell and make a couple bucks. That doesn't work. That's not my style. I want to accumulate a position, wait for the big move. You get that big move, and as I've said repeatedly, book profits, folks. You'll never go broke taking a profit. I've seen, been doing this almost 30 years. I've seen people, with positions in the millions of dollars, and they never sold. And, then the price crashes, and, they walk out with, pennies on what they had. So you just don't want that to happen to you. Don't get caught up in the, diamond hands, paper hands BS. You are running your own trading business. Your job is to put food on your family's dinner table. P&L. It's all about making money. So buy low, sell high, take some money off the table. You book some gains. That's puts the in the win column. It also gives you capital to invest in other plays, and it also gives you capital to reload if you get a big sell-off. Like on TSNPD, if you had a big position, you sold some at 6-7. Well, at $3, this is a steal here. So what you sold it at 6, you can double up. You get two shares for every one you sold before. So if you believe in, a stock like TSNPD, you should be grateful for these sell-offs. So, this is how you're going to build real wealth. HEPA, we found out about this one from one of your. This is a must follow on Twitter. It's Yates Investing. He's got over 200,000 followers. He really knows his stuff. A lot of educational material. He puts out tickers. He's investing his own capital, so he's definitely worth a follow. And he told us about on Twitter about HEPA, and what we like about HEPA is that 35% of the float is short, and it's $2.44. So we like these. If you go to finviz.com, you just enter the symbol. You can go down here. It says shares outstanding, shares float, and then percent of the float short, 35%. There's only 7.4 million shares in the float. So if this drops a PR, we get the algos running, the shorts scrambling. I mean, this thing is $5 in overnight. So definitely this is one you want to have on your radar screen. In addition to HEPA, there's VISL. Let's see what the float is in the short percent. 33% of the float is short. There's 16 million shares in the float there. A lot of shorts are also betting against Sundial Growers, SNDL. 41% of the float short. There's 436 million shares in the float, which is high, but still 41%. And we saw what happened with GameStop. So I think that short percentage in GameStop has actually been coming down. Where are we at now? So 26%. At one point, this was over 100%. Percent of the float short, but SNDL has a higher percentage than GameStop, and we saw what happened in GameStop. So we could easily see a Tilray type move in SNDL. We saw over here, I mean, Tilray was, started the year at $10, ran to over 60. I mean, crashed back down to 20. Now it's at 27. 15% of the float is short. It was higher before, but when the shorts get their ass handed to them, they're forced to cover, and then this percentage drops. And then what they do is they come in, they'll start loading up again, and rinse and repeat. So this is what's going on, folks. The shorts, they are like they're a critter. They just won't quit. We hate them. We think they're the scum of the earth, but take advantage of it. Use it to your advantage. Again, if it wasn't for the shorts, we wouldn't get short squeezes and we wouldn't get these epic moves. So, we love the shorts in our plays. When they get squeezed. What we hate about the shorts is the misinformation that they spread, the short and distort. Because what ends up happening is they scare off weak longs. So, there's a lot of people that, buy in, they read the short report, they get all scared. Let's say they bought, Tilray at 30, it drops to 20, they panic, they sell, they take the loss, and now it's back to where, almost $30. So that's what we hate, when they scare off and cost innocent people money. That's the scumbaggy move. We feel that shorting is should be allowed, but we just don't. The spread of misinformation, that is what should not be allowed. Let's see, TMBR. This is another one that can be getting ready to squeeze. This one's 36% of the float. There's only 6.59 million shares in the float. This one looks like it's getting ready. Gets above 350. That thing's going to move. Sends. This is another one at 317. 33% of the float is short. So again, these NYSE, NASDAQ pennies with high short interest. These are ones you definitely want to have on your radar screen. The big one of the week, one that we profiled was MDMP. What a runner! Over 2,000% gains this week, it's the. Because of their press release, they could be sitting on $1.4 billion worth of oil and gas in the ground. So the real deal. And then we're seeing other plays, in the Permian Basin. Laredo, LRDC, is a sympathy play. So that caught a move off of MDMP. So what ends up happening is, you get a stock like MDMP, and then, smart penny stock investors, they go looking for other oil and gas plays that can run just as well. It creates a stampede effect, and we get that move. IMTL, this one, there's a lot of chatter about this one right now, based on the non-fungible tokens. Image Protect, what they do is they have the blockchain, the software. This allows digital images to be protected, and there's been talk that they're going to be coming out with a press release on NFTs. So this one is one that you definitely also should have on your radar. Another one that is climbing up off the dollar, NWBO. We've profiled this one countless times, but we're all waiting on the data. The glioblastoma, their 13-year trial is finally ended. We're just waiting on the results. So, folks, no one knows how the results are going to be. This is a lotto pick. If the results are strong, this thing's a $10, $15 stock. If the results are crap, it's a 15-cent stock. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, just telling you as it is, and that's a fact. So this is definitely a lotto pick, and we're all just waiting to see how it's going to play out. SANP, this is one we've talked about here. Certainly was a runner, crashed back down. Folks, again, this is what we don't like about SANP is, it's got the stop sign. And, these stop signs, I'm all about sleeping well at night. I don't want to own something and, wake up at, I'm up early, but, at 9:30 you get ready to trade and all of a sudden, no trades are going off. And it's like, what happened? And you find out, you go to sec.gov and they suspended the trading. So, they got to get current. This is right now, what is it, $100 million market cap, trading a lot of stock every day. When you have, these big volume plays and a stop sign, I mean, this is the stuff the SEC does not like, folks. So I've been doing this too long. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm just trying to give you guys the facts of the OTC. George Sharp does that. A lot of people get mad at him, but he's just calling it like it is. I mean, he's been doing this forever, longer than us. And, he's been there, done that, and he's seen it all. And, he talks to regulators, he talks to OTC Markets, he was a consultant for them. So, he knows what the regulators look for, and, he's talking from experience. So, we're just trying to educate here, folks. Let's see what else we got here. SBFM, this is certainly an interesting one. This is making a move, put in the double bottom here. Got as low as 8 cents, just under 9 cents, and it's back up to almost 20. So congrats all who bought the dip on this one. Like I said, what you want to do is, first, there's two things. Look for penny stocks that have yet to run. This is what we do here at Insider Financial. I look through hundreds of penny stocks each week, looking for stocks that have yet to run, trying to get our subscribers positioned in, before the crowd and before the momentum. Before the big money comes in. It's about getting in early, and then this is where you want to sell into. The second thing you want to do is research, stocks that, have already run. If you missed this move here, it ran to 30 cents. Well, you should have started doing your homework and, then just waited for the dip. So, you want to be able to have cash to catch these dip buys. You want to have, what you feel are good quality penny stocks. You want to have them on your radar screen, and you want to be patient. Buy dips. And folks, if you miss a buy, if you miss a stock, don't sweat it. There's always another runner. Don't get mad at yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just, catch the next one. So, just keep doing your homework. Put in limit buys below the market. If you get filled, you get filled. If you don't, move on. Don't sweat it, folks. SHMP, this one's been certainly a nice runner for the past couple of months. Corrected down to under 50 cents, but making another move up here. So this is one we'll be profiling here this week on the site with a dedicated video. What else we got here? I think that's about it, folks. Just went through all these. Hope this helps you guys that are in these and get a sense of what we see here and what we're covering here. Got an alert coming Monday for our subscribers, so make sure you are signed up at signup.insiderfinancial.com. Certainly excited about what I researched and what I got. Be doing the full write-up for subscribers on Monday, so make sure you are signed up, email and SMS That will be coming to subscribers only on Monday that are signed up. So wish everyone a wonderful weekend. This is a great time to do your homework, study. Uh, Remember, learn to earn. That's the only way you're going to succeed in this in your trading business. You have to keep learning, learn about everything. So we covered a lot of topics today. Hope it was helpful. Hope it was beneficial. And again, we'll be coming live to you with another video either tomorrow or Monday. So wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, be a great trading week upcoming. And let's see what happens, folks. Again, good luck to everyone, and be coming live to you soon, shortly. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.